What's good, soul family? It's Annette, aka Shorty Love, and I'm really excited to do this channeling. It's been a really long time since I felt this compelled and this in the moment about coming on and doing a channeling for you guys and a multidimensional conversation. But Spirit just really downloaded this for me today, and it's something that I've been personally experiencing again, which is the whole up and down scenario and the spikes in your energy field and in your vibrational frequency when you're going through an awakening. Many of you who have been on the awakening journey for some time now, you know that awakening is an ongoing process. It's not something that just happens overnight and boom, poof, you're awake and you never have to do any work again, and you never have to, self-explore and self-reflect and continue to refine the process. But it's more of a process of refinement where you're constantly awakening to new levels of consciousness within yourself, enlightening yourself more and more as you go along to realize the truth is that we do not know everything. And it is wise, it's wisdom to know that you don't know. It's wisdom to actually be okay with that. It's wisdom to be okay with the fact that you don't know everything and that there is so much yet for you to know, so much yet for you to explore, so much yet for you to see and understand and experience so that you can become more of the full-fledged human being that you came here to be. You did not come here, fam, to suffer and to go through life constantly in misery and depression and anxiety and worry. And the reason that we have to go through these kinds of dark emotions is so that we can really understand the value and appreciate the light when we're in it, so that we can really bask in the ambiance of those high vibrational frequencies. And it's great for us to be able to feel both up and down, so that we can really understand that the neutral place, the 0 point field, is where we're able to really sustain our vibration for longer periods of time without feeling like we need to escape one or the other to be able to, have some sort of sense of fulfillment or have some sort of sense of appreciation or confidence or love or high vibrations all the time. Awakening is much like the infinity symbol. You're coming in and out of different vibrations, different frequencies, really understanding which vibe that you actually vibe at, what aligns with you, what feels good, what is resonant to your soul. And most of the time when you dip in vibration from where your soul is at, so many of you are really old souls, many of you who go on this journey and who know that you're here with a purpose, with a mission, with a vision. You're someone with a vision of foresight. You're literally a visionary and you co-create your own reality, and you know this. Those of you know that when you dip from the vibration that is naturally resonant for you, it feels like absolute shit. And that's beautiful because your emotions are an indicator. That's your emotional guidance system that you're going in the wrong direction. It's your personal Siri. Your emotions are your personal Siri and your personal Alexa. And when you start to understand that for what it is, emotions are energy in motion. So when you're dipping in vibration, your energy is going in the wrong direction, and it's the motion of that direction that is really uncomfortable to you. It's telling you and your body and your mind that this is not the way we're supposed to be going, and that's why you feel so crappy. That's why you feel so shitty. It's not because you're a depressed person. It's not because you have anxiety or this and this and that. There are so many labels that are given to these things these days, and they're looked at as disorders. Your emotions are not disorders. They are literally what creates order within you when you start to focus on them with conscious awareness and realize that they are indicating to you that you're going in the wrong direction. You see, fam, we're not supposed to be depressed. We're beings of light. We're beings of source consciousness. The God that you pray to without and the universe that you seek without is already within you. That creator that created you is within you. It is you. And so when you're neglecting yourself, you're not loving yourself, you're not caring for yourself, you're not giving yourself time to rest and reflect and heal and generate energy from within, when you're not actually doing the things that actually bring you peace, when you're not doing the things that help you to raise your vibration to the resonance of who you really are, then you're going to feel like shit, because you're disrespecting the source within you. You're disrespecting the God within you. You're saying, I'm going to go and I'm going to pray to something outside of me and I'm going to hope that it fixes all my problems, but I'm going to completely disregard the fact that that exact essence is what keeps me alive. The Shakti energy is what keeps me alive. That is who I really am. And when you come to this realization, then self-love no longer becomes something that you're ashamed about. You may have been guilted, or you may have been shamed into feeling like you loving yourself and you putting yourself first and you being happy is a disservice to the people around you who are in misery. And you have to remember, misery loves company. You cannot save everybody. It is your work and your only work to be in alignment with who you really are, to maintain that vibrational resonance of who you really are, to be neutral in who you really are, and allow others to see that and to implement those tools and those resources into their own lives so they can do that for themselves. Because we're not here to save people and pull them out of the black hole that they themselves are putting themselves in. We're here to embody the light and stand firm, being by example, leading by example, so that others know that it's possible for them too. Because many light workers, I can guarantee you, have been depressed, have had anxiety, have had all types of things happen to them, traumas and childhood wounds and big ancestral lineage stuff coming down from goodness knows when that you've been dealing with, and you've been able to successfully take yourself out of it by just doing some practices, utilizing some tools and resources that actually resonate for you. So for some people, they resonate with affirmations. Other people, they resonate with light language. Other people, they resonate with meditation. Other people, they resonate with yoga. Other people, they resonate with Reiki. Other people, you know, it goes on and on. But what resonates for you? Do those things, embody that, and allow yourself to lead by example. That's what's going to help other people who are going through the up and down, up and down, up and down, to really embrace the journey of awakening. And that's what this is really about. It's about embracing the ups and the downs and realizing that the downs are just indicators that we're not vibing where we're supposed to be. We're not vibing at our purest positive energy and our purest fullest potential. We're wavering from that, and it's helping us to go in and figure out what is it that keeps taking us back there. What is the energetic charge or the energetic pull or the wound that has not been healed, or the trauma that has gone unaddressed, or the PTSD, or whatever it is that keeps coming up for you, that keeps taking you back into a vibration that you do not align with, that you do not resonate with, that doesn't make sense to your being, and therefore it feels really annoying, really frustrating, really agitating, really brings out a side of you that you know is no longer something that you want to embody or put into the world. And so when you go there, take that time to figure out what it is. How are you feeling? If you're feeling depressed, do something that's going to help you move away from that energy. Do some energy clearing. Listen to a light language that deals with that particular emotion. Do something that's going to clear that energy from the root, because the more you clear it out, and it's going to happen in layers, so you can't expect it to happen straight away all the time. Sometimes it will, if it's not a very deep-seated vibration, if it's not something that you've cultivated over lifetimes and years and years and years. But if it is, it's going to take some time. Every single time you heal one layer, you'll uncover something more about yourself. You'll uncover something deeper about yourself that you didn't even know that was there. You'll be able to really see why everything is happening the way it's happening and why it has to happen in layers. Because if it all happened at once, fam, I guarantee you would blow up. There would be too much energy for your physical body to all of a sudden take on. You would start to get all types of ascension symptoms and intolerances, and all types of things would start to happen. You know, you'd probably be dehydrated because your body will be working overtime to try and hold a vibration that you're not used to holding. And so it's imperative that you give yourself that time. Take your time, allow the process to happen in layers. layers. Allow yourself to uncover yourself at deeper layers and thank the darkness. Thank the darkness, thank the hostilities around you, thank the things and the people around you that may have not understood you, because they gave you the opportunity to go within and understand yourself on a deeper level. They gave you the opportunity to go within and say, okay, nobody out there gets it anyway, and they're going to stay the way that they're staying. They don't want to up-level their vibration. I'm not going to meet them there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to raise my vibration, and I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to allow people who resonate with that to come and meet me where I'm at, because there's no service to humanity in dipping down to help people who want to stay where they are. You have to understand, fam, it's about responsibility. It's your ability to respond in such a way that you're not dipping in vibration just because things are happening around you and in your surroundings that you can't control anyway. You have no control over that. People can only control their own selves, their own reactions, their thoughts, their words, the way that they perceive life. That's all up to them. And it's all up to you to do those exact same things for yourself. So this up and down thing in the awakening journey, it really is a gift to you. It really is something that helps you to uncover yourself on a deeper level. And there are so many times on this journey where I've gone through that whole spiritual amnesia, where I feel like I forget myself for a minute and I don't know who the hell I am. And that's something that I've been going through again over this last week. And I've noticed that this happens to me at least once a year, where I'll go through this spiritual amnesia of being like, who the hell am I and what on earth am I doing here, you know? And even though you know who you are on a deep core level, on a human level, it's like you forget yourself for a minute. And that's literally your system upgrading. It's literally your body upgrading. It's literally you catching up now with all the vibrational work that you've been doing, so that you can actually align with the work that you've done, because your body is dense. The 3D physical matter is dense. It takes a little bit of time to catch up. But now that we're operating from more of a space of 5D timeline, it is a lot quicker than it used to be. Back in the day, I know this process used to happen for at least like a month or two for me, where I'd go through spiritual amnesia. These days, it's a lot more like a week or 3 days or 5 days, and then I'm back to it. So I've learned to embrace that. I've learned to understand that, okay, when I forget myself and when I'm going through that foggy process of leaving the old behind and stepping into the new, there is going to be a little bit of a time lapse that happens there. There's going to be a little bit of a lag time. And I've learned to embrace that lag time. And during that lag time, I've learned to rest, sleep, do what my body needs. If I'm overly exhausted, listen to that. If I need more water, listen to that. If I need to be in nature, listen to that. You know, just do whatever it takes. If it means that I have to completely shut off from the world for a week, I'll shut off from the world for a week. And I'll go in and I'll do the clearing and the healing of the things that are coming up again, the things that I thought I already dealt with but are coming up again. And I know most of you know what I'm talking about, where you're like, I already dealt with this, I've already done this, I've already, you know, done so many healings and light languages for this and blah 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 blah, and you start to get frustrated. But I want you to start to look at it from a different perspective and say, you know what, I have dealt with this before, so I have experience. I'm not starting from scratch, but I know that this time I'm going deeper. I'm going in on a deeper level, which means when I come out of it, I'm going to come out even better this time. The setback is designed for an even stronger comeback, fam, every single time. So learn to embrace the ups and downs, learn to embrace the highs and lows, learn to embrace the dips in your vibration and the highs in your vibration, but know that you're not going to stay there forever in either one. Know that the best thing you can do is always come back to a neutral standpoint and say, this is my happy home space. It's kind of like when you're doing yoga, that asana, that pose, the mountain pose, is that space where you feel like you're at home, where your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit is all connected and you feel eternally one with everything. And that's the whole neutral standpoint. That's the 0 point field. That's when you feel like, yes, I'm at home. This is my home frequency. This is my home vibration. And if I go up, I'm going to appreciate it. If I go down, I'm going to be appreciative of it. I'm going to be grateful for all of it, because it's all part of that experience, and it's all what's helping me to realize that my home frequency is where I need to be at and is where I feel at my best. And when I deliver from my home frequency, I forget about the rest. So that's today's channeling, guys. I really wanted to come on and do this. I'm feeling called to do a little light language to help you find that neutral point, that 0 point field, and to really find that home frequency within yourself so that you can stay there for longer periods of time. So if you'd like to take a deep, slow breath in, setting your intention for today's light language, setting the intention that you are finding your home frequency, you are finding that neutral place of balance between your masculine and feminine energies, between the highs and lows. As you exhale, allow yourself to release any emotions that have been coming up for you. Anywhere where you may have been dipping in vibration or spiking up really high in vibration, allow those things to come to a neutral place now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. That was beautiful, you guys. I know you'll feel the shifts from that light language, and I know you'll definitely find this in divine time, and you'll resonate if the message is for you. So with that said, you guys, take care, stay blessed, stay high vibing. I will speak to you and connect with you guys shortly. Bye.